Okay, so for these sessions, we are going to listen to your stories. I'm not going to give you my evaluations. Yeah, I'm just going to observe. But your FYP leaders will give their evaluation. So you might ask them later on about their observation. Okay, so I will give everyone 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, share your stories, not to worry about your body language or using notes. So just share your stories. Okay, who should I call first? Or any volunteer to be the first speaker?
I can do it, Miss.
Ludwig, okay, go on.
Again, I'm not sure if this is 2 or 3 minutes, but so basically in elementary, the school made it obligatory for us to play badminton. And as I've stated before, my hobby is badminton, but at that time I was not particularly good at it. So, of course, I received a lot of criticism from my sports teacher and a lot of my friends. So, like, usually I would not be like picked because it was like a 2 people system for the badminton. But anyway, I was pretty terrible at it. And in middle school, they had like an extracurricular for badminton. So I decided to join that, because a lot of my friends were also joining it. So even though I was bad, like, and I received criticism, it's my friends. So like, we all have a laugh about it. But through the years of playing badminton, I went from terrible to, I'd say, above average. So that's probably one achievement I'm quite proud about in childhood. And yeah, I attended some competitions. I didn't win them, but I say I played exceptionally good. And yeah, that's my story. I'm not sure if it reached 2 or 3 minutes, but that's it.
Okay, thank you. Not to worry about the time, but I think it's more or less about 2 minutes. Yeah. So do you still play?
Not as much as I used to, but I don't know. I'm looking to get into it again.
Okay, good. I don't know if there's a badminton club or something in Binus.
I think there is, but
There is?
I haven't signed up for it.
Okay, I think you should. Okay, thank you, Ludwig. So, Ludwig, you can choose your next friends to deliver their speech.
Waduh, siapa ya? I will choose Nessa.
Nessa. Okay, Nessa, the screen is yours.
Okay. I'm going to tell you my story. So I'd say that I am a super picky eater. People can ask me about their favorite food, and I'm probably going to say that I don't like that food or I don't eat that. The most common thing is that I don't eat vegetables. I know it's unhealthy, but at least I still eat fruits. More examples is that I don't like to have onions or garlic in my food, even though I know it makes your food more juicy, but I prefer to not have it in my food. People are going to say that I'm missing out because I don't eat certain types of food, but I think it's okay because it's people's preferences. Some people don't like to eat like spicy food or doesn't even eat chocolate, but I just don't eat vegetables and certain types of food. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Nessa. So don't eat veggies. I'm not surprised though, because my son also doesn't eat veggies. So I'm sure your parents is kind of giving up like me to force you to eat veggies, right? So anyway, but what is your favorite food? There must be something that you like.
I like ramen.
Okay.
It it's going to sound like I'm super unhealthy because I like noodles and I don't eat vegetables.
I don't judge. I don't judge because I live with a picky eater, so I understand. Okay. Thank you, Nessa.
Thank you.
You can choose the next speaker.
I'm going to choose Risa.
Risa. Okay, go ahead, Risa.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about my weird habit, or I think I can call it my weird routine. This never happened to me before, but because of this pandemic, I used to sleep for like 12 hours. So I sleep at 3 a.m. and wake up at 3 a.m. And if I woke up early, I always take a nap since my body is not used to it, and I will feel tired. But even though I didn't do it, like taking a nap or wake up early and my eyes can't fully open, I still always sleep at dawn. I know this is unhealthy and I'm trying to change my habit, but because it has become my routine, it is quite difficult. So yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Risa. Wow, you're a deep sleeper. I wish that I can sleep more, but no, I think my body clock always set me up as an early riser. Yeah. Okay, hopefully, yeah, as you have classes going along later on, probably those habits can change. Thank you, Risa. Next speaker, Risa.
I'm going to choose Sasha.
Sasha. Okay, go on.
Okay, so I have this. So definitely something that defines me is I really love to drink coffee. I drink coffee since I was in elementary school, and I love it so much till I can drink it until 3 times a day, which is not very good. And I don't even know how my heart can still work until now. Normally people normally after they drink coffee they will feel they will stay awake or probably being productive for the next 6 hours, but I cannot relate to that. My body has gotten used with a lot of caffeine, so every time after I drink coffee I can still choose to sleep or be sleepy after. So that's the thing. And then one day, because I drink too many coffee, my mom sent me an image to my WhatsApp. She's only sent me the image without any caption. It was an obituary of a person who died from drinking too much coffee. And I was like, Mom, it's not going to happen to me. And then she only said, I want a grandchild, so you better reduce your habit of coffee consumption. And I was like, okay. And that's the thing. I still try to reduce my coffee consumption. And now on a regular day, once 1 cup of coffee, but on a stressful day, it might be 3 times a day. Thank you.
Don't worry, Sasha. I have the
Miss
same
Karin.
thing from I was in elementary school, I think. Even my mom, I rarely seen her drinking like air putih ya, but mostly coffee. She's
Yeah, it's my
very
mom. My
picky.
mom and my dad love coffee, so it's not purely my fault.
As long as you complete it with water, I think still be okay. Excuse from your fellow coffee drinker.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
I know Miss Karin, I know when I heard Sasha's speech, I know that you are going to comment. Yeah. So see, Miss Karin
We could
also
be
drink.
coffee
Yeah.
buddy, Sasha,
Yeah.
later, yeah.
So Miss Karin also drink coffees like 3 times a day, while I usually had two maximum. But Miss Karin, well, see, she's okay. Thank you, Sasha. Okay, who is next, Sasha?
Amena.
Amena. Okay, Amena, go on.
Okay, so this might seem like a coincidence, but I also would like to share about my love for coffee. I am also a very heavy coffee drinker. I could drink at least 2 or 3 cups a day, and without it, my day feels kind of incomplete. It has become a part of my like daily rituals. If I wake up, I like to have a cup of coffee, or when I'm doing my work, I always need to have a cup of coffee. Um, if I don't, it doesn't feel like doesn't feel complete. But actually, my love for coffee came from a, a place of dislike. A few years back, I used to actually really hate coffee. I hate how it tasted. To me, there was no point in drinking coffee because it was just bitter, and I also hate the way it smelled. It was very reminiscent of cheap car perfumes to me. But unfortunately for me, my mom is a very heavy coffee enthusiast. So every time she had the chance, she would bring me to um, coffee places. And when we're traveling abroad, the destination, if it's with her, is always coffee shops. And she would bring me to plantations and like roasteries. And one of the weirder experiences was she dragged me to join her in this like coffee workshop that lasted for 3 days. So we learned about like how to turn the beans into coffee, and I was just very overwhelmed for those 3 days because I was surrounded by people that loved coffee and I was surrounded by coffee. So over time, I think it just grew on me because through these experiences, when my mom was dragging me here and there, I got to talk to a lot of people, like experts in the field. And I think it was really heartwarming to hear how passionate they are about coffee. Jadi over time, I just started to um, appreciate it more and actually like it now. So, yeah.
You survive, yeah, Amina.
I think you have the same experience with me, Amina, because I started to drink coffees like probably 5 years ago since I met Miss Karin. No. Because I remember that I used to hate coffee. I mean, I like the smell. Coffee always smells good, but I just cannot stand the taste. Yeah, I cannot, I cannot enjoy the taste
Yeah.
until I think it was related to work that I met this international barista that won coffee championship or something, and then I have to interview him. Then he told me this incredible stories about coffee, right? And then he kind of persuade me to taste, right? And then how to taste, and then I tried, and then then I like it. Then I'm a coffee
And now you
drinker.
just can't stop drinking it.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, yeah, like what I said earlier, there's always a story. And then if that story is interesting, probably you might want to try something that you've never expected before. Hey, good. Next speaker, Amina.
Sabrina.
Sabrina udah senyum-senyum, udah siap kayaknya.
Enggak, Miss.
Okay, go on.
Okay, Sabrina.
So Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so hi guys. Today I'm going to be talking about my hobby, which is dancing. So for some background, I've actually been taking dancing classes for about 4 years now, and I've taken a lot of genres, but I started as a hip hop dancer. Now I'm currently focusing on a new genre, which is K-pop. You guys might have heard about it before. I'm doing a K-pop group dance cover, and I got involved in a community called FD Cover. We have our own YouTube channel, and you guys can look for it if you want to. And it got like approximately 30K subscribers. And fun fact, my grandmother also used to dance, so I guess I might have gotten some dancing cues from her. And from dancing, I've got a lot of life lessons as I've danced in jobs, competitions, classes, while also being a full-time student without me noticing it much. I've actually improved greatly in being disciplined in a young age, getting tons of experience from time management. I somehow learned on how to participate in an organization that consisted of a different age from young to old. I've learned on how to humble myself to teachers and not be selfish with my teammates, most importantly. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Sabrina. Oh, wow, would love to see those YouTube channels. And I would love to see you dance someday.
We previously had also dancer, Miss Dian, yeah? Your senior who already graduated.
Oh, yes.
Audrey, yeah?
Audrey, yes. We do have some alumni who are also dancers. Yeah. And I think they are active in the Binus dance club, yeah, Miss
Yeah.
Karin.
Yeah, you can, I think it's also interesting if you could join.
Yeah. Okay, who is next, Sabrina?
Mono.
Mono. Okay, go ahead, Mono.
Hi, y'all. Today I'm going to talk about my habits with my mom since I was 11, I think, which is I always watch Harry Potter marathon at least once a month with my mom. And it's been going for like 6 years now. And actually, I learned to speak English from Harry Potter. Yeah. Masa? And then I also love the accent, the British accent. But my mother taught me to learn normal accent, US accent, because it's easy and it's more international language. Hey, that's it.
Which Harry Potter character you like the most?
Daniel Radcliffe, the actor, Daniel Radcliffe, of course.
Yeah, on top of the Harry Potter himself, what other character is your favorite?
I actually like the other series, the Fantastic Beasts series.
Okay.
Not the Harry Potter one. I like Newt Scamander.
Oh yeah, me too.
Personality and all.
Because I also, with my daughter, we love to watch Harry Potter marathon, especially during pandemic. We did it like many times, like on weekend, so I can feel what you are doing. Yeah, I also enjoy to do the same with my daughter.
Thank you, Mono. I know that British accent sounds more sophisticated, right?
It just sounds. I'm I'm sorry, I'm straight, but British accent is just more, I don't know, it sounds kind of hot, you know.
It sounds sexier, right?
Yes, indeed.
It sounds sexier than, other English accents. I agree.
All right.
Thank you, Mono.
Thank
Who
you,
is
guys.
next?
Oh, Haikal.
Hi, Carl. Okay, hi, Carl. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi guys. So I'm going to tell you a story about my experience studying in Korea. So as you guys probably you don't know that I'm the oldest in communication because my age right now is 22. So I did study in Korea for 2.5 years in Yonsei University, majoring Korean language. So I went to Korea at 2017, and then I studied on there. Yeah, I'm not. I also don't. What is it? I don't know. Like what? I studied on there. Also, I work on there at travel agents, and also I got some offer to do casting stuff like that. But all of the offers I turned down because my main focus is to study. So the reason why I went back to Indonesia because of coronavirus. So my dad is very worried about me on there, living on there. So my dad asked me to go back to Indonesia. So I have nothing to do. Like I don't know. Like I have to go because my dad won't allow me to be on Korea anymore because of coronavirus. So yeah, I'm here in Binus right now. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, hi, Carl. So interesting. So
Yeah.
you didn't get a chance to finish your study in Korea because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel? I mean, do
Sad
you
though. Yeah,
feel
I
that?
yeah. Like
Well,
during the first month when I went back to Indonesia, I got like stressed, depressed, something like that. And then I saw all of my friends who already graduate from university while I'm here right now, starting my new journey in Indonesia. Yeah, but I believe that my time will come. So yeah, that's it.
not okay. Not to
Mhm.
worry,
Yeah.
right? But you speak Korean fluently, no?
Yeah, I speak Korean.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I think that's benefit that you could gain after living 2.5 years there, right? Well,
Yeah.
you can go back to Korea later on,
Yeah.
probably if
Yeah, I hope.
you
Yeah.
later on maybe take your exchange or study abroad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
Mhm.
hi Carl. Who is going to be
Welcome,
next?
Miss. Kinanti?
Kin? Okay, go ahead,
Yes.
Kin.
Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about how I end up in Binus. So basically, I graduated last year. I graduated my high school last year, and I went to uni in Paris, and I was taking a major in fashion marketing. And so so it went out good for the first semester, and then there was this thing going on in Paris. There was like protests, and it was actually like pre-lockdown from the corona. So I had to go home, and while I was home, it was on lockdown for Paris, so I decided to actually like do a part-time job. So I do a part-time in this like a media brand, and I help them with editing their YouTube videos and also do some PR stuff there. And while I was here, I decided to, change my major to communication. So I decided to go to uni here because I feel much more comfortable in Indonesia. So I decided to take two plans, which is to test out for UI and BINUS. And apparently I got BINUS acceptance first, and I got rejected from UI. So I am in BINUS now. Yeah, so that's it.
Thank you, Ken. Well, not to worry. Even though you are a communication graduate, I mean, a lot of communication graduates work in the fashion industries. So if you still want to pursue your career in fashion, you can still do it. Who's next, Ken?
I think I'll call for Audrey.
Audrey. Go ahead, Audrey.
Today I'm going to talk about a little activity of mine that I've been doing during this quarantine days. At first, it started as something to distract myself from the bad thoughts, because I wasn't in a good place, and my friends asked me to play PC games with them, and I was never interested in playing games ever, but like, what better idea to just join? Why not? And I never expected myself to actually enjoy it, but I really did. So I've been playing CSGO for about 4 months now, and I'm no pro gamer, but if I were to compare myself, when the first time I played, I did improve a lot. And I also feel like the game CSGO improved skills, actual skills. Like, it trains my reflexes and makes you become more aware of your surroundings. And when you play CSGO, you gotta talk with your teammates. So, that's a plus, teamwork. And you're gonna come across a lot of toxic teammates or toxic opponents, and they're gonna say a lot of rude things, but day by day, you'll get used to it, and it's a normal thing in the gaming world, so you'll be more immune to it. And I also made like quite a few online friends and offline friends as well, including the seniors in BINUS, which is, I'm really grateful to open up to other people, because I used to be really scared of, getting along with strangers, but they're not actually so bad after all. I guess that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Audrey. Hey, Ralph. I thought you said that there's no gamer in the new batch. You haven't met Audrey.
Yes.
Okay, Audrey, you can discuss about games with Ralph. So who's next, Audrey?
Moza.
Moza. Okay, go ahead.
Hi. Okay. So I think that within quarantine, I found like a couple of new interests I love. One of the things that I love is actually watching different TV shows. And right now, my favorite is actually Rick and Morty. And I think that's the only TV show that I would watch like over and over again. But I think because of my friends and family, they made me watch a couple of K-dramas, which one of them is It's Okay Not to Be Okay. I think a lot of you know that because a lot of people say it's a really good TV show. And another interest that I found during the quarantine is actually reading books, because I found out that the movie Clueless was actually adapted from the book Emma by Jane Austen. So I've actually read a couple of books lately.
But other than that, all I do right now is watch a lot of like Netflix TV shows and stuff on YouTube, I guess. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Moza. What was the series that you like so much?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Okay. So you can ask Maura, yeah, about TV shows.
Yeah.
You right?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Moza. Who is next?
Nana, I guess.
Nana. Okay, Nana.
Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm Nana and I'm going to talk about my hobby, which is drawing. I like to draw and I've been drawing for about like since I was in elementary school. And actually at first when I was in kindergarten, I hated drawing. I used to hate coloring the coloring books. Like at school, we had to color a lot of like coloring books and all that. So I hated it, and I used to color everything the same color. Like I even colored a person as green. And then after that, when I was in elementary school, my grandfather told me to copy like to trace coloring books with pencil, and I started to do that, and then I got interested, and then I started to continue my practice on drawing from watching Ghibli movies. Maybe some of you know that. And my first Ghibli movie was the Secret Life of Arrietty, and I love that. So I tried to copy the art style, and from there I tried to pursue my drawing skill and practice on my own art style. And when I moved to Jakarta, I was in Bali, and then I moved to Jakarta. I took art class in my middle school until high school. And I also held like art exhibitions and tried a lot of new medias. So I've been practicing and I've been improving with my art, and I decided that art is my strongest skill and my my hobby, which I am very passionate about. But I didn't choose to be an art student because when I was in high school, I was an IB student, and I took visual arts as the main subject for the arts subject, and I didn't like it. I mean, I had like a lot of stress during that time, and we had to do an exhibition at the end of the year, and I had a lot of mental breakdown from there. And I realized like being an art student and having my life dedicated on art is not something I want to pursue. That's why I chose another major as my university major. So yeah, but I still do art, and during this quarantine I've been doing digital artworks and post it on my Instagram. So yeah, thank you.
Wow, thank you, Nana. Would love to see your drawings. Yeah. So, but not to worry. You can still share your artworks through communication, right? Okay, who is next, Nana?
Naira.
Okay, Naira.
Hi. Hi, everyone. So, I'm going to be talking about one of my hobby, which is watching Netflix. It can be movies or TV shows. But on the other hand, I sometimes find zero interest in watching and prefers to do my other hobbies. So, what's funny is that I'm the type of person who would stay in my comfort zone like it depends, but in this case, I don't really like to discover new movies or like TV shows that doesn't match with my genres or anything like that. So instead, you would find myself somewhere in my house, either it's my room or the TV room, and I would watch this TV show called Gossip Girl. It's actually one of my favorites, and I have rewatched that TV show for probably 3 times already. And probably now is my fourth time watching it. Um, One of the reason why I don't like to go out of my comfort zone is simply because I like to stay in my lane and I don't want to like jump into new things or like try new things. But like as time passes by, I now have a willingness to start going out of my comfort zone when one of my friend who loves to watch too started to recommend and force me to watch new things, and I kind of understand the importance of jumping out of my comfort zone. Like it taught me a lot to like get to experience new things and basically know myself better. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Naira. I also watch series that I have watched 2 or 3 times over and over again. So we're kind of the same here. I'm sure I saw it on the chats that some of you also did that. Yeah, so no worries. So who is next, Naira?
One, I think. Kenji.
Okay, Kenji.
So I used to do some sports. I was into swimming. I used to swim at my sister's apartment with a private tuition and with my brother for about 2 years in Puri. It was very fun. I learned the frog and the freestyle, but still I'm not very good at it. I prefer to take a shower at home though, because it wasn't too far and because the toilet wasn't really clean there, even in the apartment. So yeah, I would prefer to take a shower at my house. I also am starting to learn golf with my friends. I wanted to learn with a private tutor, but because of COVID, it was canceled. So I just play with my friends sometimes. I used to play soccer at secondary school almost every day for lunch and recess. I used to be a keeper and defender, but because we were exposed to the scorching hot sun, sometimes I tend to become really dizzy due to the heat, and because I was careless enough not to drink enough water. I also played badminton with my brother at the living room at home when we were kids. I tried also to play basketball, but I'm not very good at it. It's probably because of my height. Um, I also like to play mobile sports, like Mobile Legends. I've been playing it for a few years now, and I'm still playing it almost every single day, mostly about 8 p.m. However, ever since I had a bone injury about 3 years ago, I couldn't do much sports at all and had to stop basically almost all of them. But I'm starting to heal much better now, so I'm trying to do more things, especially swimming. And due to K-pop, I am interested in their music and their choreographies because it's very difficult, especially BTS. And it makes me feel like it's a challenge that I want to excel. Yeah, enjoy. Oh, uh,
You are breaking out, Kenji. Kenji?
uh, uh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You were breaking out before. Okay.
which
Are you finished?
sorry, which part did I break out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you were breaking out
I'm done.
earlier, but you're back now. But I know that you used to do a lot of sports,
Okay.
right? Okay. Okay, so
Oh,
Siraf,
did I
there's
stop in Mobile Legends?
I think you stopped when you say you had bone
Hello?
injuries, and then now you
Oh yeah,
do.
yeah.
I don't know. I heard a bit about BTS. What were you saying about BTS?
I like their choreographies and their music.
Okay. So do you do the dance as well?
Yeah, especially I like this one specific song called Black Swan.
Hey, thank you, Kenji. Who are you going to choose next?
Sudishka.
Sudishka.
So I have learned Chinese ever since a toddler, specifically the age of 2. So as a kid, I didn't really like the language. Like I was always forced to study it. But then over time, I somewhat liked it. Over the years, I enjoyed it. And then sometime in grade 9, I actually enrolled myself for IGCSE foreign language. So I studied hard. Like I wasn't that confident. Like people looked at me and they were like, "Why the hell are you studying Chinese?" But then like I believed in myself and I ended up becoming one of the highest in my batch. I got like 87 in my IGCSE. So yeah, it was one of my achievements. Thank you.
Wow, good for you. So when you said Chinese, was it Mandarin?
Yes, miss. It was
Yes.
Mandarin.
Okay, good. I know that Mandarin is one of the hardest language, so if you could master it, I mean, that's really excellent. Okay, who is next, Sudisha?
Afif.
Afif, okay, go ahead, Afif.
All right. Hey everyone. I'm gonna tell a story how CS:GO changed my life, basically. It's almost same as Audrey's, but yeah, back in 2014, my friend introduced me to CS:GO, and I didn't play FPS game back there. I only play my Xbox. So yeah, I play CS:GO in my dad's laptop, and I got hooked on it. I really got into it until 2015, where yeah, I convinced my dad to buy me like a gaming laptop and all the best mouse keyboards so I can get better. And yeah, we will play CS:GO. Me and my friends play CS:GO until 6 a.m. in the morning, and we barely sleep at that time. And also we play some CS:GO games in school because we were bored. And in 2017, I joined a Venus tournament, CS:GO tournament, and yeah, we got destroyed by the pros, but uh, it was a good experience for me because I never been to any gaming tournament, so yeah, that's all. And I also made a lot of friends too. So yeah.
Thank you, Afif. Another gamer, Raf.
Yes, miss. I'm kind of hyped at that.
So who is next, Afif?
Fania.
Fania, okay.
So, hello. So one unique thing about me is that I have a very bad sleeping habit. It's not that I have insomnia or that I lack sleep. In fact, I would say it's quite the opposite. I'm a very, very heavy sleeper. Most people just sleep like 7 hours. Hello? Can
Yes,
everyone hear
Fania.
me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, most people just sleep like 7 hours on a daily basis, but for me, on weekends, I can sleep like up to 12 hours. And I've always had this habit even before the pandemic. But the troublesome part is that I actually have a hard time waking up compared to other normal people. For me, I can't wake up without those actual loud alarms, so just phone alarms are no go for me. But back in my middle school days, it was actually way more worse. I can't wake up without water and light, so my mother had to actually come into my room every single morning and sprinkle me with some cold water for me to wake up. But yeah, so when I first started changing to real alarms back in my first year of high school, I had to actually use 3 alarms for like half a year before I finally get used to it. But throughout years, I'm consistently trying to improve, and I do think that I'm actually improving quite a lot each year. By now, I can wake up with just like one alarm clock, and I do hope that one day I can wake up with just a phone alarm like other people. So that's all. Thank you.
Oh, well, another sleeping beauty. Both you and Risa. Well, but it's anyway, it's good that you both can, change, yeah, in the process of changing your sleeping habit. Okay. Thank you, Fania. Who is next?
Um, Maybe MJ?
MJ, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, MJ.
Okay, so hey guys, can everyone hear me?
Yes, but your voice is very low. Can you speak up more?
Okay, so I'm going to share a little bit about my K-pop obsession journey. So it all started back in 2016 when my friend introduced me to a Korean variety show called Running Man, starring Min Hyuk from CNBLUE. And I instantly fell in love, so my friend recommended me to watch The Hairs, where Min Hyuk is one of the main cast members. And from that K-drama, I also fell in love with music from ZEA. Since then, I started to watch their K-dramas and listen to their music. One day, my friend showed me a music video titled Blood, Sweat, and Tears by BTS, and again, I fell in love. And believe it or not, I used to be one of those people who dislike K-pop and K-dramas, who thinks that everyone's faces are the same, and doesn't get why so many people like them. But since that time, I've grown to love K-pop groups such as BTS, EXO, NCT, GOT7, and many more, and watched up to 80 K-dramas so far, and also attending their concerts and fan meetings. But what I've noticed about being obsessed with these things are that it allowed me to gain more friends who likes the same stuff as me. Like I even made friends while waiting outside a stadium in Singapore to watch a BTS concert. So that is my story on how I became obsessed with Korean stuffs. So if any of you guys like K-dramas and K-pop, I'm here to fangirl together. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, MJ. Oh, wow. I should ask about K-dramas from you. I personally have a lot of recommendations of which K-dramas to watch, but just haven't got a time to watch it. So I'm still K-drama virgin. Okay, would love to hear more about it, MJ. Who is going to be next?
Adisha?
Adisha, okay, go ahead.
Hi guys. So today I'm going to talk about my childhood best friends. So I have a group consisting of my childhood friends. There's 5 people in this group, including me, and we've been friends since we were 2 years old. Because eventually our moms are best friends too, and that makes us a group of friends, best friends too. So I've been friends with them about 16 years and so, and throughout these years, we always like face problems and conflict between one person to another person and ups and downs. But at the end of the day, we always overcome it together, and there's always a solution to the problem. And yeah, I've always considered them as my second family because I can always share my thought to them without having the fear of being judged, and that they have always made me feel comfortable for being who I am. And they're always been so supportive um, for every decision that I've made. And yeah, and also we have this tradition in which like every year we spend New Year celebration together. And it's just good to have someone you know will accept you for who you are and that will help you through ups and downs. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Adisha. Wow, you are very lucky, yeah, to have such special friends since childhood. Is that all? Who is next? Do I still have someone who hasn't speak yet? Maura, do I have everyone?
I think so, Miss.
I think because there are 19
Yeah.
of you, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep. Okay. Yes, 19. Oh, wow. Thank you, everyone. I really enjoy to hear your stories. I mean, everybody's really focused and specific in choosing the topics that you are going to that you shared about yourself. So good job. Also good job for all the kakak-kakak, yeah, for your help, yeah, to give evaluations to them. So how do you feel? It's not that hard, right? Yeah. So basically, like I said earlier, it started from us, from your story. And then as I've listened to all of you, I listen to different and unique stories about yourself. So I would really love to hear more, and then you will talk more in our public speaking class, yeah, next week. If you want your evaluations, you may ask your FYP leader, yeah, they will give your evaluation. Okay. And what else? I think we have finished our sessions. Maura or Christy, Stella, or Raf, is there anything that you would like to add?
No, miss. I think we're all good here.
I think like, yeah, I don't have
Yes.
anything to add.
I hear someone's talking.
I don't have anything to add.
Oh, that's you, Raf.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was me.
I was looking on the video but didn't find.
Oh, it was me.
Okay. If there's no any other comments, I think you may leave the Zoom session. I think you had a lot of schedules, right, today. So I think I will see you on our next Zoom session on Wednesday.
Miss,
Yes?
can we have a photo session
Yeah,
first?
before,
Raf will do it.
Sure.
I'm gonna take a screenshot.
And then you won't be in the picture, Raf.
It's fine. I'm kind of disappointed. One, 2, 3. My Zoom crashed. What the hell?
Raf.
My bad. My Zoom crashed. It's freeze. It just froze now.
So can somebody else take the
So
picture?
bad.
Oh, Raf, you let us pose.
My bad.
Tim.
Yeah,
Tim,
I can do
okay.
it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, guys. Go ahead, guys. Okay, I think that's enough, guys.
Okay, for the freshmen, you can leave the Zoom session. Well, I would like to ask the FYP leaders to stay in their Zoom. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye,
Bye.
Miss. Thank you. Thank you.
So, okay. That was fun. I think they are.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Who's that? Raf?
Oh, my Zoom still froze. My God, that typing.
I think they started to, to talk more. Yeah, probably last week they're still shy, but I think today they did okay. Probably because you also briefed them well. Yeah. Do they still have another session after this?
No, Miss. I don't think so.
No. Okay. Any other inputs?
I think it's just the session. Yeah, it's like too.
It's too
There's no
packed
like
in.
break for the Miss, so
Yeah.
they don't have time to eat.
Oh.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
the schedule is sometimes messed up too. Like, just now, since we are separated into different groups, like PH1, 2 until 6, there's some group that kayak sampai seharusnya selesai jam 12 gitu, tapi selesai jam 1. Something like that.
Oke. Kayaknya jadwal yang untuk program itu yang jadi fokus ya. Jadi mungkin next-nya kalau misalnya ininya lebih ya bilang aja kalau mereka ada sesi program nih, nggak apa-apa. Nanti kalau misalnya ada yang komplain bilang aja, suruh ngomong ke saya atau Miss Karin.
Oke,
Ya,
Miss.
jadi fokusnya di sesi program aja karena memang minggu ini sebenarnya sesinya kita tuh.
Okay, Miss.
Itu ya, itu aja. I think I was surprised that they have to create an app already ya.
Yeah, because we did it. Yeah, we have our own hatchery, right? But we have to go to Alsut and like those people help us.
Yeah, we're also been briefed gitu and prepared for also.
Yeah.
And they're just tiba-tiba mereka langsung disuruh aja udah bikin app.
Oh, emangnya kalian waktu FYP harus bikin apps juga? Enggak?
Kita sih kali cuman dikasih tahu doang bakal ada project hatchery.
Oh.
Yes, that.
Terus kayak kita di prepare sama kayak 2 bulan dulu, di brief dulu lah, dijelasin detail.
Waktu yang kalian ke Alsut kan?
Iya.
Yeah, we didn't immediately do Project
yeah.
Hatchery when we came in.
Dan waktu kita project hatchery pun kan kita ada orang Alsut buat ngebantuin kita gitu.
Yeah.
Ini nggak ada ya?
Nggak ada sama sekali.
They also didn't tell us SFLs like what they're gonna do, so we couldn't like tell them beforehand.
Yeah.
That's why it became like really chaotic when it first started.
Yeah, when we were put into groups kayak kita nggak tahu tugas kita itu untuk apa.
Yeah. Because the schedules that I received, there's nothing about cider session or any other session, so I didn't know. Yeah. Tomorrow they will be with Frank, yeah? Yeah, I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is about academic and non-academic writing skills. You don't have to be present, right?
Yeah, there wasn't any roles for us in the
Yeah,
schedule.
okay. So just prepare for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then for the alumni sessions, I would like everyone to be there. Yeah, all the leaders should be there. Yeah, but for the Miss Karin and Miss Lily sessions, I think the most important is the ones who are in charge. Was that your twin brother, Tim?
Yeah, miss. He's like next to me.
Oh. Hi.
Oh my God.
Wow, Tim. Hey.
CS student, CS student ya.
Yeah. He's been annoying me the whole time, miss. That's why I was muted.
too, guys.
Oh.
Wow.
Well,
Where's Philip, Tim?
what's that?
So Stella, I finally finished watching How to Get Away with Murder.
I'm not done yet, miss.
Oh, you're not done?
I've been watching anime.
I've been watching anime. Oh, okay.
Let's go, anime gang.
Who's that? Was it Raf?
It's me. It's me.
Bingung deh ya. Okay then, I think that's all. Thank you again, guys, for all your help and support. Yeah.
Thank you,
And
miss.
good
Yes, thank
job.
you, miss.
Okay.
Thank you, miss.
I'll see you Wednesday.
Bye,
Bye.
miss.
Bye,
Tim's
miss.
twin
Bye, miss.
brother.
Bye, miss.
Bye, miss.